Well, friends, we did it again. We broke another record today with the temperature of 86 degrees, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But let's take a look outside right now down in Seneca, Missouri at the Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Pretty nice evening down there. It was warm and windy down there as well across the entire four-state area, and temperatures really soared as a result. Look at these highs today, generally in the mid-80s in many locations, including Columbus, Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, all with 85, 86 in Chetopa, 84 in Chanute, a little bit cooler up in Yates Center with 82. The 72 down in Grove is in error. There's something wrong with the sensor down there. Generally, everyone got into the 80s this afternoon. And in Joplin, we made it up to 86, which beat the record set back way back in 1947 of 85 degrees. The low was 70, which was actually warmer than the normal high. So we certainly were warm today. And over the last few weeks, it's been warm too. Yesterday we set a record. Today we set a record. We've had 16 days above normal, 5 below, and 2 normal days out of the entire month so far. So we're probably going to end up above normal on temperatures by the time October ends. All right, let's take a look. We have some showers on radar up near Nevada and also down in southwestern parts of Oklahoma and south central Kansas. But right now there is a little bit of a shower activity near El Dorado Springs, extending on over into Cedar County. That is a harbinger of things to come. We're going to see the rain really increase over the next 24 to 36 hours, and that's good news. Temperatures right now are generally in the 60s across the area. Again, ignore the 63 in Grove with the temperature sensor problem there. 78 in Yates Center, 79 in Neodesha still at this hour. Dew points, they're up there as well. So it's making it feel a little bit more humid out there, but with dew points in the 50s and 60s, that's going to help those thunderstorms produce quite a bit of rain, and that is certainly some good news. Right now in Joplin, we're sitting at 75. Look at those winds, south at 24, gusting up to 30 miles per hour still. It feels like 75. The dew point's 57. The humidity is about 53%, and the pressure is rising slightly. There is a risk of severe weather tonight, but the good news is it's all way up to the north, up in eastern South Dakota, southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa. Here in our area, we're not going to really have to worry about any severe weather. The threat is low on all the categories, but on Monday, it changes. Notice the severe risk across East Texas, extending up into southeast Oklahoma and southwest Arkansas. Even in our area, there's a marginal risk down in Delaware County, but the main threat is going to be heavy rainfall. There's a high likelihood of that, and also a moderate risk of some high winds with some of those showers and storms as we go through the forecast. You can see the big storm system out to the west is kind of combining with the remnants of a hurricane that's going to move right across our area, and that means lots of rainfall. And then yet another storm system will drop into the northern Rockies, and that will affect us about Friday. Your forecast for tonight shows mostly fair skies, a little bit on the cloudy side, especially towards morning with lows in the 60s. And notice the rain starting to develop and move into our area from west to east as we go through the day tomorrow. Scattered showers and storms moving across our region with the cold front slicing through our area. Temperatures around 68 to 70 degrees at 2:30 in the afternoon. Then the front sweeps through the area. Temperatures turn around to the north as far as the winds, and temperatures drop a little bit. But notice on Tuesday morning, another wave of rain coming up at us from the south and east, and that's good. And then as it moves out, we start to see our winds turn around to the north and west, and temperatures dropping into the 50s by Tuesday afternoon. And then by Wednesday morning, we'll see lows in the 30s across our area with light northeasterly winds and drier conditions. How much rainfall? You're going to love this map. Look at this. Over 1 inch in many locations, even 2 inches in some areas, and approaching 3 inches in some sections of our area. So it looks like this is going to be a really good soaker. In fact, there could be some flash flood problems down in northwest Arkansas and south central Missouri by the time all is said and done. Of course, that's typical for this time of year and this area with extremes going on. 70 degrees tomorrow with a pretty good chance of rain. That continues into Tuesday with a high of 57. Then as we go into Wednesday, cooler. And then on Thursday, we have another chance of rain. That extends all the way through the weekend, but most of that is going to be down to the south with that next storm system. And then in the extended, Halloween looks pretty good at this point. No ghoulish forecast there.
As for Halloween, the rest of that, awesome. But for those of you that are going to be out trick-or-treating, looks like we're going to have some pretty pleasant times.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.